It is so loud. Did I plug it in? Okay, better. Oh, go on TikTok. You can cover up the head, yeah. Cover it up, cover it up. Jesus. Look up. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Let me share this. YouTube, what's up? Welcome to the live. TikTok, Wagwan. Welcome to the live. Rael, not today. Not today. Excuse me, nigga. Oh, I didn't even notice that was muted. Tap up the live for me, please. Tap up the screen. YouTube, like the live. Share it out. Okay, let me bring it back. Okay. I don't need it that close. That's good enough. Let me see if my data bucket. Oh, it's not that loud. Come on in. Tap up the live. Share the live. Let's chat. Made it to ShortnSpicy Nikks YouTube channel. I'm your host, Nikki. Let's chat today. We're going to talk about why why do females bash their children's father, baby daddy? Why do you bash your baby father? Woo! Let's chat. Come on in, tap up the screen. The sooner you come in and tap up the live, the sooner we get going. Okay. Let's have a conversation. YouTube, where are you? I see that one person is here, but I can't see you, so don't worry. Make sure you like the live, though. Make sure you put a like on the live stream. Or is it Twitch? Twitch is in here, too. I forgot. Twitch is in here, too. I'm going to share out the live a little bit, get some audience coming in, and then we start to chat. Okay, Event Queen. I don't see nobody rolling in yet. I wonder what's going on the media today. What is going on? You see me here? I just did one bleaching and it don't look too nice. That's why it's covered. And because I have to run, come and do this, I still have to go to the barber, line it up and everything and get it to the color that I want. You know, so it's kind of rough right now. Yeah, it's kind of rough right now. It's kind of rough right now. I'm just making sure I share out the live before I start. Because it makes no sense to sit down and talk to myself now, does it? Really? Now, does it? Oh, I shared it out to those people already, I think. If I get a notification twice, don't watch no face. Moose, don't come in here for cause no problem, you know. I don't know you, but I know there are trolls going around looking for a host to take abiding city in and torment. Moose, make sure you're not one of them tormented souls, you know. Because I don't have time. I'm quick to mute. Not so quick to block, but quick to mute. What go on, Kiona? Tap up the screen for me, please. I'm hot, you know. Jesus, why me always overdress? I always wear too much clothes. Happy New Year, pure heart. Come on in. But. Okay, I see the numbers going up. Let me grab your attention before y'all go. Before y'all run away. Let me grab your attention and don't waste no time. I don't want y'all to leave. I want an audience, but I don't want to lose the few that I got. Let me be satisfied and just go on with a little bit of. And anybody that wants to come in after is welcome to do so. You just got home, you can sing to me. When I sing, it's not singing today. It's not singing. It is not the first Friday of the month. And I haven't done karaoke Friday in a while because I'm me alone. I come and I sing. You know, it's a frog in my throat. So I can't really hold a note. So now I come up here, come embarrass myself. No more. Wanna not take me for no spectacle up in here no more. My playground is, wanna not make me be no spectacle up in here? Up in here? Up in here. But anywho, like I was saying before y'all came in, it's Friday. We've made it to another Friday. It's okay. Me will accept the frog singing. Not today. Maybe one of them days. Maybe one of these Fridays. Maybe next week. I will kick off back. Probably just pop up a little one karaoke Friday. Because I've been feeling in the singing mood as of late. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you never know. Your birthday is this Sunday? What? Happy birthday when it come, girl. Me WhatsApp you. But today, Kiona, more in the comment section, you know, you want to be moderator? Let me make sure I moderate you, because I don't remember if you are. Box said, me never add you as moderator, girl. You know how long some of my moderator them not coming here? Because guess what? Can't ever blame them. Me on a regular live goer. Manage comment section. Yeah, there you go. Do you have that little thing? I don't know, but you're a moderator now. There you go. Like I was saying, the title is Let's Chat. Why do you bash your baby father, your baby daddy, your child father, your children's father? And I'm not saying it for any other reason than to make conversation, okay? And I'm going to share with you guys my personal stance on that, right? After all, I mean, come up with a topic. And guess what? I wrote something down, and it's in the description on my YouTube and on ShortnSpicy Nikks. TikTok, if you haven't already followed me on TikTok, follow me. And I'm also on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, ShortnSpicy Nikks. And the link to my YouTube channel is in the TikTok profile. It's a link called Linktree. You click on that and you'll see the links to my YouTube channels and all my social media platforms. I also have another YouTube channel called Nikki and the Fam. That's my family's vlog channel. I do family vlog with my children. But today and every Friday, I come live, or I try to, on ShortnSpicy Nikks YouTube and here on TikTok, ShortnSpicy Nikks. And like I was saying before, the title is Let's Chat. That's what I do on Fridays. Let's chat, right? Various topics. Today's topic is why? Why do you bash your baby father? Okay? And once you hear what I have to say, you'll know whether I bash or I do not bash the father of my 4 children. It's one. It's one person I have to deal with or had to deal with. But dealing with that one person was dealing with a million persons at once. Okay? So, you hear there are single mothers out there who have 1 baby father, 2 baby father. Listen to me, guys. I'm not judging y'all. Mackie, welcome at all. Because the one that I had to deal with, might as well me did have a million. Might as well I had 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Because that one almost drove me down into the ground. Okay? That's besides what we're going to talk about. You're going to hear it all. And I decided to talk about this today because I've seen on social media and also a video that I saw yesterday. It was a mother, and you could tell she's a single mom, speaking to her daughter. And the daughter looks like about 4 or 5 years old. And she asked her a question, what would you do if your father was to appear at your door, at our door? And I'm going to let you guys watch the video here on YouTube and also on TikTok and hear what the little girl had to say. But that prompted a conversation between myself and my 12-year-old, because you're going to see a lot of the times we see and we hear single mothers speaking on their child or their children's father. And for the most part, it's usually negative. You barely hear a single mom speak of their child or their children's father in a positive way. And while I was watching that video, I decided to show my 12-year-old the video just to get his reaction, you know, because he's faced some very sensitive feelings when it comes to his father, right? And I'm going to get into the conversation that we had and what he had to say. He said that he would be willing to come and say something that's on his mind, but I told him it depends on how the live goes and if he's comfortable, right? So that's what prompted me to do this live today. Wasn't here for 2 weeks, was with my sister. I was wondering where you were, Mackie. Welcome back. I know it's a sad time for you, so I understand, okay? Hope you're good, and my condolences again. So guys, here's the video. I'm going to share it with YouTube. Here, I have it on my computer, but I also have it on my phone to show you guys TikTok. I'm going to turn up the volume as loud as I can. Your dad was knock on the door and say, Okay. Put the mic down because I could still. And guys, tell me if I'm yelling, because sometimes I don't even know my voice is on high. Without trying to deaf you guys. Okay. Seeing it well, Maki? Okay. See, that's what I don't like, you know, with the ring light. Oh, the ring light shows up on this. I wonder if I go like this. Okay. Yeah, so it's not, you could see it. You guys could still see it, right? I'm going to turn the volume off on this because the volume is going to come from the computer. Okay. Your dad was to knock on the door and say, "Hey, Daddy's princess." And then you open the door. Motherfucker, you better turn your ass around. Bitch, kick your ass out this house. It's my mama's house. That you ain't living in here, bitch. I don't know what you got your suitcase for, but you ain't living in here with us, bitch. We get another child, bitch. So I ain't gonna take care of us, bitch. Bitch, you broke, bitch. You look like a motherfucking dummy, bitch. Bitch, you look like a gorilla, bitch. Bitch, you look like a monkey, bitch. Bitch, look at all these pictures, bitch. Are you in here? No, bitch. Look at this one, bitch. Look at this one, bitch. Was you with me when I was born? No, motherfucking ass, bitch. So you better get your ass out this house. You are part of our family, bitch. Bitch, go back with your son, nigga, bitch. The ass bitch. Get no fucking ass out this house. Never call the fucking police. Yeah, turn away, man. That's what I thought. Motherfucker in this house. Damn. I'm ordered. Did you like it? I have never heard you cuss like that, Keith. And I don't want to hear it again. Do you hear me? Yep.
Please keep your thoughts in your head. But bitch.
Give me a second, Kiona. Did you hear what she said after that? She asked her mom, did you like it? She was looking for confirmation that her mom is happy with her, how she feels if her dad should pop up. I'm going to let you come up in the box, Kiona, but I wanted to say something first before. Okay? Keep your thought, but I wanted to because this is very important, guys. This is very important. Now, let me give you a little rundown with my children, because when my son watched that, my 12-year-old, he did the same thing. He was looking at me and looking back at it like, because it doesn't matter what. That language, it's not accepted. And I heard when the mom said that to her, and in a way, it's kind of therapeutic in a negative way, because she should be able to speak her mind without all of that. We have to allow children to speak how they feel, not how they expect you to feel or how they think you will feel. You get what I'm trying to say? It's not to make you, the mom, happy. Allow the children need to be allowed to have their genuine feelings toward the situation that they're in, whether or not their father is living in the home. But that's where you as a parent comes in. Because when my son saw this, he said he doesn't know how he would react. And I said to him, first of all, your father wouldn't pop up at my door, our door, because he's not allowed. He wouldn't just pop up. And he stated his unruly Jojo Bless. I'm not playing game today, if that's what you're sending the request for. He stated his uncomfortness because I have 4 children, like I said before, with the same person. So they all have the same father. And what my 12-year-old said was, because last year we had to go to the hospital to visit their grandmother, right? After all the years of all the evil and stuff she's done, she had a stroke last year, heart attack, whatever it was. And I spoke to my children after everything she did to me and how she single-handedly destroyed the relationship and any type of, communication between the children's father, her son, which are my children's father, and I. The confusion, the disruption, all the toxicness. She was the head. And I said to myself, I don't want, God forbid, she should leave this earth, and it rests on my conscience, because none of the children wanted to go. They love their grandmother. They've heard about all the things. They have experienced some of the things that I've spoken about from they were little, her talking ill about me and all that stuff, because it was going on from the time I started having them. So the two older ones, they know with the verbal disrespect from her towards me. But when it comes to the more serious things like the witchcraft and all of that and stuff, they're on the fence, especially my second son. I've always tried to be very transparent when it comes to my children, and I don't try to force them to do anything. I give them the information and I let them know how I feel. Now, my son said he felt uncomfortable when he went to the hospital to see his grandmother, and him and his father had went off to go and, be with each other and have a little conversation while I stayed in the room with her, because my heart was heavy. The fact that I went there to see her took a whole lot out of me. Like, it took a whole lot out of me. Right? My heart was ripping out, my guts, my mind. When the person called to let me know what happened to her, I was even explaining to the person on the phone, you know what? I'm not in good terms with this lady. She's caused a lot of problems in my life. That's what the conversation was when this lady was telling me, oh, the children's grandmother is in the hospital. She called my son, actually, my eldest son. And my son told me, and then I called back the next day, the number, right? So it was a period of time. And when I told them, nobody wanted to go to no hospital. For whatever reason, at this time, we'd already gone through the ropes. The homelessness, the shelter, the warring, the me telling them about me being in the hospital, me and my eldest son, the mental illness diagnosis, the fight with their father coming out of jail in 2023, the fact that he came out of jail and went to go live with his girl that he was with before he went to jail. Everything was just tense and out of control. So I didn't feel like even seeing this lady. You guys have heard my stories, my story time of the things she's done to me. And I was still being blamed for my reaction to it all, for my position, for my setting boundaries. Oh, I was alienated and put out to be the bad guy in all of it. Right? So imagine this person who's attempted at your life numerous times, and you finally found out, and letting her son know, who you have 4 children with, and her son deciding to hate you instead of putting his mother in her place and fighting for his so-called family. So I call it bitter, because they love to call us bitter baby mothers, because we have no feelings. We just lay down and we got pregnant for these men, and we have children for them, and we're just poison all of a sudden. We're just the bad guys. We treated them horribly when they were with us. We are the wicked ones, per se. That's what I was going through. Fighting for my life, and fighting for my dignity, and fighting for my pride, everything. while he's out there making a mockery of me. And all of him gal a disrespect me. Somebody I don't even know who their name is. But on social media, torn. All of this I'm going through. But through it all, I said, let me take them. Because guess what? When it all comes down to it, the finger is always being turned on me. Everything will be blamed on me. Because even going there and coming up upon him, one of the times it was, I'm holding my children hostage over here. Mind you, my first child is 28 years old. The second is 25. My daughter is 21. And the youngest is 12 years old. But I'm holding everyone hostage. So you see why I had to go no contact. Because it's like the devil is in some of these people. They're just set out to destroy you. So when my son said that to me, he didn't feel comfortable when he was with his father, because none of us was there at the moment when he was sitting down alone with his father. He feels the love and the comfortness at home with his siblings, with myself. I made sure to tell him, I don't want you to hate your father. I told him, I don't hate your father. I said, I am just very disappointed in your father. I never expected the relationship between him and I, even if we went our separate ways, to ever be what it is right now. Never in my wildest dreams. He said his father, from what he knows, his father was also not around for his siblings before he came. And I said, you know what? Let me give you a little rundown. And what I'm about to tell you guys is exactly what I told my 12-year-old. I go, when your father and I met, I was basically running away from home. He was young. I was young. He's 2 years younger than me. I got pregnant. He was in a young offender's home, basically jail for young people, younger than 18. So he wasn't around when I was pregnant, after I got pregnant with your big brother. It was mostly your grandmother. When I got pregnant with your second brother, so he wasn't able to make it to the hospital for your first brother. I go, your second brother, we had started living together by then. And that's how I got pregnant with your second brother. And again, your grandmother was in the picture causing problems, but we didn't know about it. She was behind our backs over at everybody's house, spreading lies, doing all kind of stuff, doing witchcraft, causing problem in the relationship. That gave your father a way to be out there. Because before she came back to live with us, it was just him and I and his nephew / brother and it was fine. But I'm not going to get into it. You got to go on my YouTube channel and look into the playlist, Surviving 20 Years with my children's father, and, evil, wicked, jealous mother. Right? And you'll see how I explain that right there. We had just bought our first car. Well, go on. Thank you so much, Mackie. Make sure to like the live, guys. We bought our first car. But he was driving to go wherever he wanted to go. We lived close to his friend, and he would take me to work because I was doing telemarketing. I worked like 1 to 9 or 4 to whatever time the shift I had. Because I got sick when I was pregnant with my second born, and I stayed home for like a month, and then I went back to work. So he would come in, he would be down at his friends all hours a night. Pure girl, everything, cheating, everything just gone right back. And he would be home, come home like 7 o'clock in the morning and those stuff. Then he might try sleep. Then he has to get up to bring me to work for 1 o'clock. And it would be pure problem when he's supposed to take me to go to work. And then to pick me up. He would do it, but he would be grumbling. I was supposed to wash the baby clothes before the baby came. Because he was going down to the friend's house and I'm not getting no time, I took the key for the car and I hid it. One morning him come in, come shower and everything, ready to go. I say, really? Which car you are going to drive? Just take up the key from which part and put it. And hide that. And he's looking for the key. Can't find the key. Him sit me on the bed with my big belly. Look over to me. Him no say me move the key. And he come over and I drag my foot. Yeah, laugh, Queen Lion. Boy, come over and grab my foot. Where's the key, man? This girl, he know with me. I don't know. Me don't know where the key there. Leave me alone. Me don't know. He said, I did plan for him nastiness. Yeah. So, whatever, his mom run come in the room now. Because I 1 bedroom, I am in my room, but she out in the living room with mattress. Lay down pan. I out there she would sleep. Because I 1 bedroom I have. And me I pay bills, everything. You have to go on my YouTube channel to go watch the videos to get a full rundown when I tell you. Okay? And a 4 years she live with me for. Anyways, we can stick to that part here. So he couldn't do nothing but go about in business without the key and without the car. And the year 2000, called my father and my stepmother. They came for me. Went to my father, took my firstborn. He was like 3 years old then. With my big belly, carry the baby clothes, them, go to my stepmom. It was close to me having baby. Got the clothes them wash. I think my stepmom washed them in the machine she had. Because we lived in a building. Didn't want to have to take my Dettol and everything and go down in the laundry room and clean out no washing machine that everybody in the building is using. He knew all this. But because he was a spoiled brat, and it still is, mama's boy, not have no manners, no respect, nothing. And I decided that I was with him. Because when you give them grace. Anywho, I went to my stepmom. All of that got done. Went to my doctor's appointment the Friday. Came back to my stepmom's. Saw my firstborn with a big old bite in his cheek. You want to see the teeth mark in my son's cheek. I know him red, him white, basically. And me young, so me no better. Right? Find out it's my brother that's the same age as my son. Because my dad was still having, my stepmom was having children still. When I start have my lot, she still have fear lot. Found out it was my brother who bit my son in his face. Right? Yeah, Nisha. Yeah, I knew better. Even though, because at Jamaica I come from, girl, cleanliness, my stepmom taught me that. I always say, if it's anything, she teach me for clean. She teach me about cleanliness, and I think I have a little OCD as well. But cleanliness is next to godliness, and I live by that. So is honesty. Now, so me never tell no lie yet. Because honestly, say me take the key and say I know me. Anywho, all of that, I think that stirred up something in me. Because my father was saying, oh, I'm like, how come nobody didn't see? You guys couldn't stop that? Look at his face. For years, my baby, my son, have that teeth mark there in his face. Like top to bottom, the bite mark. Anyways, when I ask him said him uncle, which is my little brother, was fighting him over the fowl food. Because it's in the backyard, and I guess the pigeons' food was on the ground, so they were fighting, whatever, and bite him. Anyways, next morning, contraction start lick out my behind from in at the 7 o'clock morning. My stepmom and I took a taxi, gone to the hospital. Calling him, can't get him. But what? How am I going to reach? I'm going to take the key for the car, you saw the devil trying. Long story short, he didn't make it for the birth of our second born. Third born, I got pregnant. Him getting a problem after the first two. Got time in the penitentiary. It's me. We get weekends, trailer visits. I got pregnant on my first trailer visit. Got pregnant with my daughter. So so him never make it to that birth. Yeah, girl. Breed me upon the trailer. Prison baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl. Whew. So happy though. Wasn't planned. Hey, brown eyes, wagwan. But when I found out it was my daughter, first girl, what? Only girl, what? So proud when we get the ultrasound and everything, talking, that's where we grew our bond. Because I all in this, so after my daughter engagement and everything come after, by make friend, by ring, blah, 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 girl feel like wife, all of them things there. No, with the last born, now I said, Papa, you're the only one your father was able to be in the hospital when, out of any of the children being born, he only made it to yours. And even with me being pregnant with you, he almost missed it. Because I'm still in a problem giving. Selling and interacting and doing things he's not supposed to do out of my home. One morning with my big 7-month belly. The day before, my bank card couldn't work. Can't get my money off. So him and I, the next day, the Saturday, leave the eldest one who was about 12, 13, 16, something like that, with his siblings, the other two. And he took me to the mall to go to the bank and fix it. You see, when we come out of the mall, big task force, them big old black SUVs. As I'm about, he opened the door and went in to sit down, and I'm going to the other side. As I'm about to go in the car, I saw they sitting them long and big. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. I'm there standing up with my big old belly, so looking. He came out the car and assumed the position. And down on the ground. I'm like, oh, what is Jesus? I never embarrassed her in my life. It's a lady that was in the car, a black lady, and her, you know, Caucasian husband stopped. And the lady came out and was comforting me. Tears and everything. And the lady's talking to the cop. She's pregnant. Like, what's good? But they didn't touch me. I was just standing up looking like, what's going on? What the heck? What did he do? What did he do? Ghana jail now. Who had to go to court to be surety? For go up and stand, go sit down and say, me, I go responsible for him. I'll be responsible for him, Your Honor. Ball and tell the lawyer said to ball, not to ball, to tell them whatever. My story when me tell her. Me said this is the first pitney me think saying did I go be able to come and see man. Basically, I'm like, I'm about to have baby. He's never witnessed none of his other children being born. The 3 that we have at home. That is what saved him and then let him out. Anyway, him want go and me a fear go with him. With my big belly. Even the morning when me have baby, I got up and I just felt like sprinkle leaking a little. My water didn't break, but it was leaking. Can't find the boy in there somewhere around in the complex. May I tell you? Till when him come back inside. And we gotta ask, because of that, and police come to the Toronto, the government housing I was in. I got evicted from there because police come and dig up downstairs and find scale, find white lady. You know what I mean, the white lady. That was the char or wherever. So you know me get kicked out of the little place where me I pay low income rent for because of him. But him at least when we go in to have baby, him stink of liquor. Stink of alcohol. But at least he was there. Me I talk to him. Me say me can't smell it by here, you know. And because of what happened, even CAS, Child Services, was in my delivery room when I just got to the hospital. You hear me? They weren't there when I delivered, but they came. They had to come because of what was put on the file. But it was him and I. And I got to experience, you know, at least him dead with me. May I tell you, those times, him bad and not so bad. Because he was present. His children saw him. Even when he was in jail, like I said, I got pregnant in there. It was always me and the children going there. Me driving. So that I could drive 2-3 hours to Kingston, Ontario to bring the children to go see him. When the children went to the jail that he was at, they used to call the jail a castle. That's the first 3. When my daughter born, him so proud him being princess. But I told my son, because I had an emergency C-section, you know, all I'm doing is sucking up the gas and everything, but he's right there beside me. Squeezing his hand, I'm squeezing his hand. Next thing the machine start beeping. And I had to be rushed off to emergency C-section. When my baby was born, my baby father sleep inside of the hospital. He stayed over at the hospital. And because of all of the stress that I went through, my baby was born and he make pure nice the whole night, not crying. The baby a ball like how me used to bally when I was pregnant. It only gets worse. Done it! When I told my son this yesterday, he was smiling. I go, you know what? You're really the only one your father got to have a hand in taking care of when you were born. Because I got the C-section, him have to turn me. I couldn't even turn myself in the bed. When I had to come out the bed, he had to turn me on my side and then lift me up to put me to sit, and then help me get up to go in the washroom, bring the bath with the water in the room, put on the bed for me to shower the baby. Sometimes he would shower the baby. Hands on. I got to experience that with him. And in the whole time his mother was there, she couldn't come on my yard because I had already found out about how she wicked. Didn't know about the witchcraft part. Yes. Until we had to, when we got evicted, still under eviction, had to leave, gone a hotel, we're at the hotel together, had shelter together, then him go back at him mother. Jesus of mercy. He's not coming to the shelter with us because I find out things is going on while we're at his mother. Him feel like him a king. He could do whatever he wants to do. Him stay out as him please. And that's why I think him meet the girl. I don't know if it's from that time because him a wicked and liar. But it's from then over the him there. Okay? Left, move. He had to go do his time now. We finally got a place. Got the place. He's in Toronto. And all of the extra stuff I shared with you guys already. And it's on my YouTube channel. All of a sudden, everything changed again. So I said to my son, I don't want you to hate him. And when you hear me talking about the things I went through, it's not because I hate him. Because him watch me, because he's become a stalker, it looked like. Because he always, like he wants to control. He has no control over me. But it's like he wants to control what comes out of my mouth. Because I've exposed his evil mother. And the fact that she's in hospital or in a nursing home or whatever her flight or plight has been now has not stopped me. He thinks that I'm on him. On him. Because these fathers, baby father, husband, whatever it is they are, they believe that when they decide to go live their separate lives, that means their absence in the home that they once considered home can only be fixed by them coming to pick up their children or their children being brought to them, and they take them to here or they take them to there or they take them to some, let's go to the arcade and play, let's go to the ball, and they feel like the mothers are sitting down and just in the children's ears bashing them. Now, this right here that I saw that prompted me to do this, it shows a little girl. You hear her showing the picture? Look at the pictures. Is he in it? No. Besides the swearing and her letting her aggression out, she's speaking her mind. He's nowhere around. I don't know the dynamics between her, the mother, and whatever is going on. But if you're a good father to your children and a good baby father to your baby mother, you shouldn't have to worry about how you're being spoken about around your children. And when people hear you speaking about your experiences, they want to say you're bashing and you're bashing and you're bashing. If speaking the truth is bashing, well, I guess I'm bashing. Because if there was another narrative or another experience you gave me, if you wanted to be praised, you would have done things praiseworthy. If you wanted to be seen in a good light, you would have been a good person. If you decide that you're not going to financially help to take care of your child because the mother, you don't live there in the home with the mother, how do you expect your child to respect you? I'm not one to teach my son to be disrespectful. But you have no say in his life, really. How dare you think you have a say when you are not exercising the role of a father? I still won't tell him to disrespect you. And none of my children have been brought up disrespectful. You know which one I see the disrespect out of? And I see a lot of the traits from his father? My second son. To where it's even he's disrespecting me. And all that would be blamed on me as well. It must be something that I'm doing. How the other ones, why are the other ones not? I asked my son the other day, you're saying that it's always you, I'm always you. You're the one who's not doing your part. If I ask you to clean up the bathroom, sweep downstairs that you are, and you don't want to do it, and I've asked more than once, and your sister that is actually going out there to go work has to come in, do her part, and still pick up for you to do your part. All you want to do is just carry the dog out, come in, feed the dog, play with the dog, do your thing. And you don't want to lift a finger. You have to be spoken to all the time about taking up your responsibility. Obviously, you're going to hear my mouth to you, not in a pleasant way. And if I get irritated because I'm speaking more than once over the same thing, my voice is going to get high. I'm going to say some things that you're not going to lie. You're not going to like. It's a dirty. I want to that dirty, your dirt or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to be happy. Son, could you? I'm not saying but then he sees it as I'm being disrespectful. Respect is given where respect is earned or something like that. And guess what though? The same thing that you're being accused of by some of these fathers are the same things that the father is sitting on the phone and trying to put even the boys, young men against their single mother. Now you tell me, Kiona, send me the request again. Now you tell me, not only are you not in the home, you run left your children, them are your responsibility. But on top of it, you're the one putting poison in your children's ears about their mother. Their mother is controlling. Their mother don't know how to talk to people. And them things they get taught about me, you know. I'm controlling because I'm not going to allow you to walk all over me. And people will know the truth, you know, guys. People will know the truth. So when I come here and I say that you're a narcissist, I'm not bashing you. That's what you put out there. That's based off of your actions towards me, towards situations, withholding money from taking care of your children, lack of accountability, expecting respect while disrespecting the same person, trying to shut a person up from exposing your dirty deeds, gaslighting, pretending to get your own way, pretending to be pleasant, using people for your own benefit, and then discarding them when you're finished with them. It's narcissism. Kiona, you still coming? You get what I'm saying? So it's not every time you see single mothers come out here and speak about what they're going through. I do understand some come out and they call the baby father or the child's father. I don't even like saying baby father, to be honest with you guys, because children's father couldn't fit on TikTok. Why I said baby father. I hate it. Even when him and I were together. Oh, I'm at my baby mom's. They use their code. A code. You know, Jamaicans, they say code, right? Especially when them talking to their friends and them friend knows so them have them other gal. You get me? I'm at the baby mom's right now, you know. Me not there at the other place. And them things that them do. And why is it mostly black women that go through these type of things? Huh? You have this one with the part ear. I unfriend him the other day. I friend him back. Him name Ras Dean. I'm not afraid for call name. Everything in posts, it's talking down on church. Everything at church, this church, that me don't know which him mother or granny or whatever in a church, what him got through, like him might deal with mommy issues or something, and the church. Everything him post about the church and trying to denounce God and Jesus and all kind of stuff. And women. Anytime you see a man just fixated on portraying women as negative, but the one where him have must have 1, 2, 3 baby mother, but the young one no, where him a praise are the best thing. After treating the ones them before like crap, then them find a young one we don't have, probably not have no children with them, not yet at least. that they have wrapped around their fingers, that has submitted to them. All of a sudden, every other woman before is the problem. Narcissist. Narcissism. Kiona, I'm sorry, it took a long. I just needed to get that off. Can't hear you. Yeah. Yeah, do you remember your thought? Yes. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Some of them, they don't want to, they feel like not giving any money to the mothers for these children is punishing the mothers. They feel like it's punishing the mothers. Some of them only want to be fathers by mouth, not by the responsibility. If they were to share some of the responsibilities that mothers do on a daily basis with these children, they couldn't handle it. And they don't want that. They want to come in for the joyride. They want to come in for the fun times. They want to come in to do outings. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go here. What? Talk again, Queen Lion, but that's even what I say. Eh? And that's where I say, how will you take this for? So me if you put in all of the work and I'll run up and down and do everything for my child and you for come when I play time. Them things they get me ignorant, you know. I say because me no want to go back 10 steps behind from where me I come from. God them say if you stay around the devil too long, you become the devil too, You know fi hang around wicked people. And you will get wicked, bro. I mean, no want nobody have make me a think for class them. Like I want to that poppy show, yeah. I want him take people for. Eh? You know my pitney eat? You know my pitney go sleep. You know my pitney sleep. You know if my pitney have a roof over her head, them no care. Being a father, being a mother is also helping with the accommodation of your child. When the mother can only do the basic things, the regular things, you're supposed to be able to help with the other part. Your children need extracurricular activities. My son needs to go and do his karate. If he needs to go and do, say, swimming or whatever. Those are extra stuff. Moms more time can only pay the rent. And then watch and see if you have whatever you have on. All they want to do is watch the mothers. If you wear nails, the money where them give you put on nails. If you do your ear, the money where them give you put, and that's all they care about and think about. And then them girls, most of them where them there with that the same Jezebel witch them. I know bash me, I talk the truth. Cause them uphold with it and go after the prior baby mothers for these boys, children. They want to be a problem in the mothers' lives too. You hear me? I'm speaking from experience. So that's why you see when some mothers cut off all access, yes, the children suffer from it, but guess what? It's better for the children. I'm not going to lie. It's sad, but from experiencing, I'm experiencing both sides now. Because even when I was with him, it was hard and stressful in so many ways. But it's like it's I get peace in some way that I'm no longer with the person. But it's another set of problem because I'm not with the person. You get what I'm saying? Him can't butter me up. Me not desperate for keep him. And him also can't walk all over me no more. So him lose control where that's concerned. I started to get stronger. I became stronger where I'm not gonna sit down and be so desperate for him to throw out some crumbs to me. So he's lost control. And the worst thing, him never ever thinks that Nikki could have ever stand up so strong. And don't make him hang over our head. Him a go to our next girl. If me no do this, he's gonna be out there. He's just not gonna show up. He's not gonna be around. He's not gonna live with you. Him can't have that dangle over my head no more because I don't give one shit. Be free. Do what you have to do now. That control, that manipulation, that evil emotional manipulation is out the window. So now, you know what him a do? If he punish his own child and then claim say him love, not taking care of the child financially. And when you bring it to, let me tell you something. before he went to jail in 2015, 2016, I don't remember. The last time I had intercourse with a boy there. We dropped the children at his mother's. And he stayed over the night. Because he lives with me, supposedly, you know. But him have a batch of clothes at his mom and a batch of clothes in my closet. And even that was a war. He would never take his clothes from his mom. And he made it seem like it's because I'm always throwing him out. Not the fact that I'm always finding out that he's cheating. So I tell him he has to leave. I don't want him around me. But the lack of love and respect that I had for myself, because I am able to tell you now, it's like I didn't respect myself to allow someone to treat me like that. Now I've grown and matured and realized that's what was going on. I was allowing somebody to think that they were the shit in my life. So they were walking all over me. You get me? So he stayed. The next day, I shared this before. He might tell me nobody can help me. After the night before, I tell the boy, I say, I need a love, I know I have my battle with mental illness because of what happened with my father, the trauma, plus all of the things where he put me through. When him go on like him understand him, we say it, oh, I put you guys through the ringer. I put you through the ringer. How come you still love me? And blah, 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 blah. Narcissism. Get me? So, when him said that to me on that day, it ripped my heart. So I went home from the pharmacy and I got so angry. I threw my phone and mash it. And I couldn't even call my eldest children to tell them I'm coming for them. No, because I said I'm not stay home. Because him leave. Him meet him brother and him brother friend and some girl with him, one girl with him brother did a hug up at them reaching at my neighborhood. So whatever them a communicate per phone, them already at Toronto them living but them already in Mississauga at the little plaza waiting for him. Because he leave from the house, walk to go to the plaza. I only went out there to go get my medication. And I happened to see them there. So I'm still look upon my face. And no say, me catch the play. Him never have it in a fee mind. Nothing good for me. So the fact that he could say that out of his mouth, it pierced me to realize that I gave him my body the night before. And I said, I'm not staying home by myself in the house, the big house. I said, I'm not staying in that. I got torment in this. So I'm going for my children. Hi, Manny. Hi, how are you? So I'm not staying at the house. I go for my picnic them. I don't care what nobody wants to say. In mama lucky. I go for my picnic them. Talk no done it. And I went there. And when I went there to get my children, the woman wouldn't open the door. And she called the police on me. So you know what I did? When he came out of jail 2023? Because his mother never gets strokes in a hospital. And I said, you know what? The youngest that I have was probably 10 or so. Me nah go through nothing like that. Them hold on upon me pitting in my place. When police came, tell lies me I beat the whoever she tell lie upon the police. But go downstairs and sit down in my car. Cause I decide say I wasn't gonna leave without my children. And she call him, her son. And who knows what she call him and blow up him phone and the lies or whatever she tell him. So me daddy I do. And so when him come home, Because me didn't have my car sit down. Make sure reverse park. So me can see every action where I go on. Him and him brother came. And they went in the building. You want to see him look on the car and the bad guy where him look on me. The boy that me and him just done sleep hours before. Lovey-dovey everything. And I said to myself, say, you know what? When him come out 2023, no, sir. That now, I'm coming know him mama wicked. I know him wicked now. So me seek, what you call it now? Lawyer thing there. Sharnie, what's up? How are you? Went to high school with this girl. I seek the assistance of a lawyer. I'm a go court for my forget my what you call it. I said, no, sir, me forget full custody of my son. Me nah in a no dolly game with no boy and him wicked mama. Them not go have my son, cause for years, as you could hear, I always have me pitney them and I make like it. I always have a fight with him and fee mama with me pitney them. So me take him to court. And the lawyer say, cause me never want to do the child support, cause me a girl, me I take care of my children and from the first one to whether me I work, whether the government a help, it no matter what. And me at the head. Never the tail. But him can in and out as him feel like. Mommy always constant. So me never depend on him. Not saying him not try. Not say him not try. I don't say try. You have to dung in him skin. Even when we're together. To get a dime from him. The only time I get money from my children's father. And when him in a jail. And him have to pay for the phone bill. Because I him a call it down. The collect calls or whatever. He make sure the phone bill pay. And the only time I get money constantly. And I never complained. But that boy, they make him mother and girl and everybody out there turn him mind against me. And him children, me not say me with the love, him children them that he claimed to love. A lot of these boys, that's what they do. Of course, I got full custody of my child. Because as usual, he's going to be who he is. Whatever, I tried to make it mediation, gave my daughter the paperwork. He said the lawyer said, meet at the lawyer's office and try, so it no have to go court. The boy ignore everything for weeks. We I send letter back and forth to his mother apartment. One of the time I didn't even remember his mom's apartment door. It come back. It go to his mother act like say she no there. Them all sir are. A peer problem him and his mother give. Turn back. And when it reach court now, I'm the bad guy. And everything when me do, it's always in defense of the attacks me get from them. But them not see it like that. And me are the problem. Me come out and me expose the mother. And because she had the witchcraft and a torment my life for years. You have to go to court. Me don't want nobody try hold me picnic hostage. Me have to get full cost. God is always on my side. God is always showing me the way. God always has my back. Even when the attacks come, A lot of baby mothers, single mothers are facing. I'm not saying some of the women them, the girls them are not terrible, because you do have good men out there, good fathers out there, and they're just not allowing the fathers to see their children. Wanna stop it, bro. Everybody have to be honest with themselves. Some of them know the wickedness where them are do, and they lack accountability and quick to blame the other person when they're doing and on the attack. They don't care about nobody, and them never did that think about the consequences. So now that you're on the defense, it's a problem. You have a lot of narcissistic and demonic, evil-spirited individuals out here. You hear me? I have one last video to play before I go. Thank you, cuties. So be honest with your children, them. Tell them the truth. What? My baby, him don't remember nothing. It's the first 2 years of his life he got to experience with his father. And him did love him daddy. He doesn't remember anything about it. Cause what? Him busy at Toronto at chase tail. And have him mother walk over like sin. And walk over like crazy. And finally, the wife was sure try wipe him out of my life. Wipe him out of him children's life too. Cause when them a think say you alone, them a hurt, you know. Cause of me at the target, you know. Yeah, try target me. Not knowing that I am covered. And it no matter if you leave my life, I'm not worse off. I'm actually better off. The ones you're hurting, me used to tell them all the time, you're hurting yourself and the children. Before all of this went down, me tell the wicked woman on the phone to stop her obia. It dep on my channel. The same video in that playlist. My 20 years with my baby fathers and evil mother-in-law. The video that I said my mother-in-law tried to take my life with witchcraft. I said it to her on the phone, it on the recording. Me say, you need to stop this now. Them time them look like one skeleton. And even then, the boy never believe what mother do to me. Me say, you need to stop this now. You're not hurting me. Them times them don't know what me I say. And the Holy Spirit will lead me. Because I not even did baptize then. But those are the words that were coming out my mouth. Before it all went down for them. That's when God just expose her. And she sent the vase, the coffin for me. So me did that drain out. I'm black. I'm black. My skin is tight. Less than 90 pounds. I said to her, you need to stop, you know. Stop what? Me say you need to stop what? Me say you need to stop your obia. Chat. Hang up phone. Say I don't know in a nursing home. I get drag and pull and dash in a bed. Not a loving arm to take care of her. Cause me working there, and even though some of us take care of the elderly, the ones them will only go there for a paycheck. We don't care. When them done all and pull and dash you. Let me share the video with you, please. And that's still my face, she say. And my face, she still say. Carry our grandchildren and come look for her. Me have to convince my children them. Nobody no want to go to the hospital. Me did wicked. Me couldn't say. Me not gonna wait either. She lucky. But me no want it rest by my heart. And as bad, as wicked as them deal with me, me say my ball when me hear. Me a ball and me no know me a ball for. Because me I tell her when me just meet the lady make me think say me and the lady so. And out of nowhere the lady just turned upon me and me become her worst enemy if you want me no know. Bugger the lie them when she tell me sleep with everybody if you are. Me sleep with her man, me sleep with this man, me tell the person here this, me say that. Me hate that person here. Sometimes all in my face, she a chat me. In my house. In the living room, I'm in my bedroom, I can't hear her. I try whisper on phone.
This message is for you. Listen closely. Yeah, you.
And them things that make some of these boys when I have no backbone, some of them. Because of them mama, them not have no backbone. Okay, listen to this, guys. This is for the ones who's gone through what I'm talking about. And then them want call we bitter baby mother and we are bash and we are bash and we are bash baby father and we are bash. Some of them girl yeah, pray for no.
This message is for you. Listen closely. Yeah, you. Don't look around. Don't pretend that you don't know that I'm talking to you. Just step closer. I want you to hear this with that new spine you've been growing in private, because you're not the same person they played with, and we both know it. They thought you were some soft little toy that they could bend in half whenever they got bored. They treated your loyalty like a rental, your trust like a free trial, your heart like a doormat that they could wipe their dirty bull crap on. They really thought you were going to stay loyal to snakes. They poked you, drained you, used you, guilt tripped you, twisted you, ran circles around your kindness like it was some playground. They really believed that you were going to stay in that position forever. But what they didn't see, what they couldn't see, was the day that you snapped out of it. The day your spirit stopped letting them rewrite your boundaries. The day something in your chest went quiet, cold, and clear. The day you decided, screw this, and shed the version of yourself that they were feeding off. That's when everything flipped. That's when you slithered the hell out of their reach. They didn't even notice until it was too late. People always think that you vanished because you're hurt, because you're emotional, because you're fragile. Nah, you vanished because you finally woke up, because you finally realized staying loyal to snakes only gets you bitten. You vanished because you didn't want to waste another minute pretending that they were something other than poisonous. And the craziest part, you didn't even leave loudly. You didn't fight. You didn't scream. You didn't pull some dramatic exit. You just slipped out of their grasp quietly, like a shadow changing shape, like a snake shedding old skin, like someone who refuses to serve as entertainment for the same people who fed on your confusion. The moment you left, something in them cracked hard. They didn't expect it. They didn't prepare for it. They didn't even know how to process it. They thought you'd always be there answering, apologizing, and explaining, defending yourself, fixing their mess, healing their ego, absorbing their venom. They're so used to feeding off you that the moment you broke the cycle and went quiet, the second you chose yourself, they suddenly couldn't breathe. And they're still choking on it, still trying to figure out how the hell they lost control, still replaying old conversations, wondering which moment turned the tables, still checking your socials, wondering why you don't post the same, still staring at old messages, wondering why your tone changed, still whispering to each other what happened to them, why they're different. They have no idea how deep your shift runs. They don't get that your disappearance wasn't a retreat, it was a rebirth. They don't understand that you shed the skin they were comfortable holding, and now there's nothing left for them to grab. They missed the weaker version of you, the version that believed their lies and forgave too fast and ignored red flags because you wanted connection more than clarity. They confuse manipulation with love, but that version is dead. You evolved quietly, and you, the one who's standing here now, the one who's dangerous in ways that they didn't predict, you're not angry. You're not chaotic or dramatic. You're calm, venomous calm. A calm that says you've seen too much to be fooled again. A calm that says you don't argue with people who treat your loyalty like a joke. A calm that says, I know exactly who you are now. And that scares them because people can handle your anger. They can handle your tears. They can handle your confusion. But your clarity, that's the one thing that they can't survive. And clarity is exactly what you're walking with now. Clarity in your eyes, clarity in your tone, clarity in your footsteps, clarity in the way you don't flinch anymore when someone raises their voice, clarity in the way you don't rush to defend yourself, clarity in the way you don't explain what you meant 20 different ways just to be understood by people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Clarity in the way that you detach slowly, methodically, almost surgical. That's the version of you that makes snakes panic. Snakes can only feed on you when you're insecure and craving validation, and they need you weak to keep themselves strong. The second that you start to really see who they are beneath the recycled excuses, their whole mask falls apart. That's what you've been doing lately, is seeing the patterns you used to ignore, seeing the tone behind the jokes, seeing the manipulation behind the favors, seeing the entitled behind their fake care, seeing the truth in their roles that they forced you to play. You're not blind anymore. And that's what ruptured everything. You walked away and they lost the only person that made their life feel steady. They weren't attached to you. They were attached to the power that they had over you. And you snatched it back without even raising your voice. People don't talk about this enough. The way you can become someone's worst nightmare without doing anything malicious, without revenge, without exposing them, without embarrassing them, without plotting, just by healing, just by growing, just by refusing to be their emotional puppet anymore. You become their nightmare just by removing access to the version of you that they can manipulate. And that's the one thing snakes can't handle. They don't have the ability to drain the host that they were feeding on, and their voice cracks when it runs dry. Their ego shrivels. Their plans fall apart, and they don't even know how to ask for you back without exposing their own poison. You walking away was the equivalent of slamming their power grid into darkness. You removed yourself from their bullshit. They didn't just lose you. They lost the version of themselves that only functions when you're suffering. Their ego was built on your trauma. Their comfort was built on your self-neglect. Their confidence was built on your silence. Their stability was built on your loyalty. The moment that you stop offering yourself as their emotional battery, the moment you stop bending, the moment that you stop seeking validation, everything that they built on top of you collapsed. And you didn't even push. You just stepped aside. You let gravity do the rest. There's a reason why they're suddenly trying to act confused, a reason they're trying to rewrite history, a reason they're trying to portray themselves as the victim, a reason that they're trying to pretend that you overreacted. They're scrambling because how do snakes admit that they lost control? How do they admit that they miscalculated you? How do they admit that they mistake a growing threat for an easy target? They can't. Their pride won't let them. So they search for distractions, excuses, narratives, anything to hide the fact that you turn into their nightmare, the calm, quiet, unreachable version of you that they never saw coming. The unreachable part. You didn't just walk away physically. You didn't just block them. You didn't just delete their number. You withdrew emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You built a wall that they can't climb, a boundary that they can't, a version of yourself that they can't guilt trip into returning. And that's what shattered them the most. Not your anger, not your disappearance, but your indifference. People can't manipulate indifference. They can manipulate your love. They can manipulate your fear. They can manipulate your guilt. Keep going.
Keep going, girls. Guys, if you're in the opposite, keep going. Keep going. You don't have to poison your children's minds and have them being Let them be natural and feel the feeling that they're feeling and express themselves. They don't need to be bitter. I'm teaching my children how to treat others, you know, and how not to take disrespect and what the true meaning of words are, the true meaning of love, the true meaning of respect, the true meaning of motherhood, the true meaning of fatherhood. It's not a game. It's not a title you get to just hold and nothing to back it up. It doesn't work like that. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I'm Nikki. This is ShortnSpicy Nikks on TikTok, YouTube. Thank you guys. See you next time. Same place. ShortnSpicy Nikks across the board. YouTube, TikTok. Go over to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Watch the videos. Share it out. Support, guys. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you. We are blessed and highly favored. Single mothers, single fathers. Hang in there. Hang in there with your children. Some of them don't appreciate it, but hang in there. They'll understand. They'll see it for themselves. The truth. You don't have to do anything extra. Okay? Let's keep loving them and being there for them. Clarity. Yeah, man. You don't have to teach them to be bitter and poisonous and angry. You know? They already are going through enough, feeling neglected. When they go to school, my 12-year-old, when he was younger, he used to go through it, bro. He used to come home and just, Mom, and cry, and I always try, you know? And his father can never tell you he ever greeted him with no kind of disrespect or anything. I don't teach disrespect. That's why when my second born get me out of character and I have to say some things, and I know it's a spiritual warfare. I know it's because of the manipulation coming from there, from when he was there with his grandmother, because he was never that child. And then, you know, not having a father to put him in his place and tell him and show him how to respect his mother. How could you? You're already disrespecting his mother. And because his mother is exposing the evil of your mother, you don't feel you need to. You never respected his mother to begin with. And her exposing all that she went through makes it worse. You're disrespecting her. Even if Gyala come disrespect. Yo, I'm not even gonna go through no more. Cause even if me talk about that, me go get cross. I mean, now I get cross because I know wicked boy. You hear me? Never disrespect this queen. And when you're there behind the back of when you're there behind other people back here come talk about your baby mommy, nobody can call your name and blah 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 blah. But around them gyal here come go like some gyal. Move up. No demons around me. No two-side cutlass. No snake me no want around me. No snake. I mean, I teach my children how to be snake either. If wipe them people out of your life, guys, and live in your peace. Yeah. Bless upon yourself. Dark light, midnight. But now I go back there, so God me say, life is not an easy road. All we need is love and support. You get me? Some of them go on like say, hey, when I'm pregnant, I might even say this now, but and you know, see when them find the little pissing tail girl them out there, I'm want to come this year. God is good, yeah, man. So I have to say God is good. From you know where you know, you make them things that phase you. It's just the audacity. When you see certain things, you say, what couple are you two? The audacity. You're so audacious. Bless up on yourself. You have a blessed evening, guys. Love you. Thank you guys so much for your support as always. Hey, Queen, Lioness, Happy. You guys need to be over my YouTube, you know. I want you guys over YouTube too, eh? Go on in the TikTok profile and make sure you subscribe. I'm even on Twitch. All right? ShortnSpicy Nikks. Love you guys. We're blessed and highly favored. Remember that. Stay strong. Keep on the head up. Keep your head up, bro. There we don't know. In the Gideon. And a God and God alone, we say. Love and respect. Bless up. Bless up, YouTube, Twitch. See y'all next week.